We use another method, and this is the method I used before I purchased process triage. I would set up big cardboard Kanban boards out on the floor throughout the business. And I would ask people to nominate suggestions on how to improve the work. And I'd focus them. I'd say, I want to think, how could we reduce energy use at our factory? How could we, we deliver in 7 days. How could we do it in 6 days? Ask them for their ideas. They put those ideas up on a board. And then once a week, those employees come together. They read through all the ideas. Then I give them each five tokens, pennies. We lay all the ideas out and we say, everybody gets 5 votes. I'm going to put all 5 of mine on this. I think this is, I'm going to put 2 on here and 3 on here. And they and then I take those top 3 ideas. Now I'm paying attention, because that wasn't just Dave said this. That was Dave said it. And the 40 employees all said, this is the one, man. We need this done. Now I can walk back to that CEO and I can say, we need to resource a solution here. And then listen, here's the best part. When you fix any of these things, there is no resistance. Because it's their idea. It's not HQ said. It's we brought this up. You took it on. You fixed it. And many times I will ask them. And we had one, just blew me away back in December. This company's doing $750 million a year. Simple problem. And I said, if we could fix this, what could you guys do? They said, we'd easily do, I don't know, another $150 million in sales. If you could fix this one thing that'll take about 15 minutes. And I went to the CEO and she said, there's no way we'll get another 150. She's like, they got to be at least 50% wrong. I'm like, okay, so 75 million then. Why would you not? Let's assume they're 90% wrong.
Yeah.
Do it. But then on top of that, you're going to get this amazing culture of people going, they go home from work and instead, how was your day, honey? Whatever. It's like, you won't believe this. We had this idea and we put it together and we came up with some solutions and we sent it to, and she did it. And like, that's pretty cool. Well, I thought you were looking to go work someplace else. No, I might stick it out a few more weeks here and see how this is working. So, recognizing that power of the executive and the frontline person working together hand in hand, creating a culture of continuous improvement and employee empowerment. To me, it's revolutionary, and it's not a new idea. It's the idea.
Well, I think your ownership piece is. Your ownership piece is really important. So when I go in and I work with companies, if employees have already had goals, which we call targets, then I say, okay, well, I want to teach them how to set clear, measurable, time-bound targets. Yeah. And I want them to draft the targets.
Yes.
For the reason you brought up. Now, you can tweak them. Okay. You can edit them. But when they do the first draft, then they own it more. Whereas when you bring down the tablets from the mountain, they're going, oh, okay. They're not buying in or whatever. Yeah. Let me go back to something else now. Yeah. You talked about you're meeting with the team and the believables. You meet with the believables and you don't go for, oh, well, I hear this and I hear that. Are you ever in a situation where they say, okay, here are the believables. You got them all. And then you go meet with them and they're mentioning, oh, well, Sarah knows about that. You then go say, oh, we need Sarah in the room.
Yeah, we've done that. We try to plan, but we have done that. And we've also done it where we're like, well, let's finish the map. We got a little hole in here. We'll give Sarah a call next week and we'll show her the map. We'll show her the pain. We'll say, hey, Sarah, did you experience oh, you know what? I experienced it a little differently than that. So what we're, the funny thing is this, a lot of people think because we talk about process that we're a process mapping company. Rosie Rosenberger, who created the process triage methodology in 1993 that we just recently bought, he used to say that maps have no purpose other than to give people a place to hang their pain, to start talking about the process. Because up to that point, I got to tell you, I'm shocked how many times I have a team that's worked together for 25 years. That's the first time they've ever seen their process in that way. And the workshop's done at 5:00 and it's 6:15. And I'm like, you guys need to vamonos. Like they're still hanging around at the wall going, what if we this way? Wow, what if we could change this? And it's that abstraction that's just really powerful. It's the tool that, we see all these old cave paintings. I talk about this all the time is, we see all these old cave paintings and we say, oh, that's human art. Like, no, it's not. It's a board meeting. There's somebody there with a stick going, lion over here, deer over here. You take spear, go around the back of the mountain. Like we look at this and go, oh, it's artwork. I'm like, no, that was literally creating civilization management 101 by the light of the fire, Fred Flintstone up there with a pointy stick pointing things out. That's abstraction. And you cannot abstract from a financial you can. You got to have a good financial mind to abstract from a financial statement. You got to have a good, good why to understand a written paragraph and really let that thing inspire you. Boy, when you see a map and you see how it all connects real quickly, your mind starts going 1+1. I mean, pattern recognition is what we're so good at as a species. Well, maybe we should use patterns in business on occasion. I don't know. Maybe it's a brand new concept, but why not use the things that evolutionarily we used as a species to take us out of the cave and put us in the castle? It seems to make sense, but for some reason we've lost.
It's interesting how you led to my next question.